Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Chev, and welcome to the 25,000 subscriber Q&A. Now, I'm gonna try my best not to fill this with all sorts of mushy shit about how I love you guys and all this other stuff. You guys don't give a fuck about all that. You just want to hear me say dumb shit and answer really disgusting questions, really. Honestly, fucking weird. So without further ado, let's do this! At Glarify asks, if you were a prostitute, how many dicks do you think you could fit in your mouth at once? I don't even know why I'm putting this question in here. To be honest, you all know it's at least 6 to 9 dicks at once. At I'm Regen OG asks, if Ariana Grande said she would give you head but wanted to put a finger up your butt, would you agree to it? I'm not sure if all of you know this, but there is actually a G-spot in the male anus. With that being said, I've watched way too many pornos where girls were getting fucked in the ass, and obviously there's a lot of gay guys and gay porn out there, so, I mean, getting something put up your ass, although I have not ever done anything like that, nor do I really plan to, it can't be that bad. It really can't be that bad if so many people do it. I would do it. At Mr. Supersonic asks, would you rather have a threesome with Santa and Mrs. Claus, or get a blowjob from a shark? Next question. At Darth Verzu also asks, have you ever been caught wanking? If not, how do you respond if you did get caught? I actually did have one close encounter. It wasn't full-on caught, but I'm pretty sure she fucking knew. So I'm not sure if a lot of you guys know, but I live with my grandparents, so obviously my grandmother is in my house. This is during middle school where each and every single day I beat the living shit out of my penis. It sounds a little harsh, but I'm pretty sure almost every kid in middle school did it, right? I was in the middle of my routine, and I don't know about you guys, but I kind of have like a ritual that I perform every time I masturbate. Well, at least I did back then. Now I'm just pretty distasteful. I just do it. But I used to try all sorts of different shit. I'd try different positions. I'd kneel down. And if you guys don't know, there's actually a website called advancedmasturbation.com. They tell you to do all sorts of weird shit there. They tell you all sorts of different ways that you can masturbate, including you girls. They tell you all sorts of ways that you can masturbate. It's called advancedmasturbation.com. I actually tried a few things from that website when I was younger. There was one called the banana sundae, and what you basically did was you took a banana, you cut both of the ends off of the banana, okay? So now you just have a skin and then the banana inside of it. You want to take that banana and put it in a microwave for maybe 2, 3, 5 seconds at most, just so it's not really hot but it's warm. Then you remove the heated banana from the microwave, you squeeze all of the banana out from the inside of it so it's all goopy and warm and everything like that, and then you cut the top of the peel open with a pair of scissors, or you can just tear it open if you want, and you basically use it as a pocket pussy. You end up jerking off with the skin of a banana. There's some pretty creative ways to masturbate, guys. There's that banana thing, and then I'm sure there's something like a fucking coconut or some sort of other exotic fruit that you could fuck with. There's another one where you squat down and you scrape the bottom of your nuts on an ice cube. I'm not sure what the fuck that does, but apparently it's amazing. I'm getting really off topic. Normally, the typical guy would just either like just lay back and just nut wherever the fuck they want to do. I would normally just be laying down, being lazy as fuck with it, or I'd try some other just simple position, but this one time I tried to do something exotic, I would say. So I had this bright idea that, hey, I'm not gonna lay down. This time I'm gonna stand up while I do it. Now, I know you guys can't see, but there's actually a fan right there, and that fan has been there since I've been fucking alive. I don't think my bed was actually facing this direction, though. I think my bed was facing this way, across. So I can see right at that door right there. And at my height, I'm only 5'9". I have been 5'9" since middle school. I haven't grown all the way through high school, the time when I was in there. Now, if I were to stand on top of my bed, I could touch my ceiling. So just keep this stuff in mind as I'm explaining it. Now, ever since I was a kid, I would always have my fan on, no matter what. Whether it's summer, winter, spring, fall, no matter what, that fan will always be cranked on fucking high when I'm sleeping at night. So I'm standing on top of my bed, butt-ass naked, just jerking off, right? And I'm not standing straight up because the fan is right above my head. So I'm kind of squatted down and doing it at the same time. I kind of look like a fucking gremlin. I'm kind of like, I look like this. As I'm hunkered down, set, determined to nut in this certain position, right when I get that close, at that point of no return, right outside of that door right there, there is another door to the left of it, which is my grandparents' room. My grandmother comes walking out of the bedroom. Now, with no time to think, I just kind of did the first thing that came to my mind. I decided from that hunkered down position, in that spring-loaded position, to fling myself backwards into my sheets whilst nutting onto myself. Now, the worst part was, out of this whole thing, was that since my fan was on and I sprung backwards, the fucking fan hit me in the top of my skull. I'm not bullshitting you guys. I know that these stories sound ridiculous a lot of the time, but I promise you, I am not bullshitting you guys. This is why I will never jerk off like that again. So I ended up springing backwards, hitting my head and nutting on myself whilst pulling sheets over myself to try to pretend I'm sleeping. I managed to get those blankets up over top of me whilst nutting on myself after getting hit in the head with a loud crack from the fan, and she still didn't notice that I was doing anything. I have no idea how I got away with that, to be honest. I should have been caught right then and there. Which is why I say that I'm pretty sure she knew, she just never said anything afterwards. At Vaox_ asks, are you an angry person in real life situations? I'm not sure why video games affect me so much. I think it's because I've actually dumped so much time into video games that I feel like if this person is better than me or they're doing better than me at that moment, I feel like all that time I spent playing this game and practicing and trying to perfect this and perfect that, it's really frustrating to think that it's all for nothing. As far as real life, of course, I'm gonna get mad and I argue and I yell and stuff like that. Obviously, I get mad in real life, but it's nothing like I open up my closet and I don't have any shirts and I'm like, what the fuck? It's nothing like that. At I_Hamiri asks, do you plan to feature your girlfriend in any of your upcoming videos? We actually planned to do a video a long time ago, but she pussied out because, I don't know, I guess she's afraid to get judged and stuff like that. Eventually, she'll warm up to all of you, and hopefully we'll do some videos together, yeah. If you guys want to see me do a Q&A with my girlfriend, as long as you guys ask questions about me and her, then go right ahead. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see that. At Bradley1 asks, do you think you'll ever stop playing COD and do like campaign games or something? Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I mean, if you guys have some sort of other suggestion, I could definitely play another game. They don't all necessarily have to be rage games, because I'm sure if I play some sort of game on like the hardest difficulty, like, I don't know, Dark Souls, or just any other game like Dishonored on the hardest difficulty and shit like that. If you guys want to see that, let me know about that too. I would definitely do that if you guys wanted to see it. At Sabariba asks, dubstep or D&B and why? Plus, what is the weirdest video you ever watched in your life? God, this fucking son. I'd guess dubstep over D&B. I don't know. I'm not that big in either of them, so I guess I'll just pick dubstep, I don't know. I would have to say one of the weirdest videos I have ever watched, but obviously it's on a porn site. I somehow got into the weird/funny category. I came across this weird Japanese movie porno thing. It was like an hour and a half long. It was legit a fucking movie, and I actually ended up watching like 40 minutes of it. Now, I didn't really know the storyline because it was all obviously in Japanese. There's no subtitles, nothing. So what I pulled from it was there was some evil blob thing, okay? And this blob thing was eating women. It was eating little schoolgirls and shit like that. And one of the main characters in this thing was a schoolgirl. This schoolgirl actually ends up getting captured at one point, and she gets sucked into this blob thing. Now, it's completely unrealistic because when she gets sucked into the blob thing, in the scene where she's getting sucked into it, it all of a sudden grows teeth and it gets big as fuck. Now, when she gets sucked into this blob thing, the blob thing was so horribly made. I'm pretty sure the people that made the video actually just took a fucking blanket and put a vacuum on the one end of it, because you could clearly see outside of it where daylight was shining through, which is clearly impossible. When she gets sucked into this blob thing, the blob thing had no hair on the outside of it. It was just completely pink. It was just a pink fucking blob of gum. And when she got sucked inside of it, it had a bunch of hair and dicks hanging everywhere. I basically watched a small Japanese girl get sucked into a blob of goop filled with hair and dicks and other assorted objects. It basically beat the living shit out of her until she died inside of the blob thing, and then the dicks just covered her and she disappeared forever. I'm Wolfbro asks, if you had the chance to be the owner of your own company or being Vondi for 2 years, who would you choose and why? I think I would actually be Vonderhaar for 2 years, but slow down, just so I could be the savior of this community and unpatch the snipers. I know. At Zastro asks, how much time do you usually put into your videos? I put hours of time into my videos, recording and editing them. At Fazo asks, what are your opinions on C4 and LMGs? At F7_Nick asks, how does it feel to be terrible at Call of Duty? At Lember... the fuck? If a woman came up to you, dropped her pants, and... Oh, okay. I think I'm done here, to be honest. Yeah, that's disturbing. Alright guys, that was a 25k Q&A. I hope you guys are enjoying these Q&As as much as I enjoy doing them. I feel like these Q&As should be something a little bit more special, not so often, but I've been hitting milestone after milestone. Everybody keeps asking me to do them, so I keep doing them for you guys, But regardless, again, this Q&A was for 25,000 subscribers. That's a quarter of 100,000 people. 25,000. I'm trying... It's crazy how much I've grown in this short amount of time, and it's actually becoming more and more difficult for me to explain how I feel at the end of all of these Q&As because I do this so often. My channel is growing so fast. I've made like 3 Q&As within the last 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. And they were all for milestones, 19,000, 20,000, and then from that 20,000 to now, which was released like a week ago, I've gained 5,000 subscribers. And I have nobody else to thank but you guys. I have nobody else to thank but all of my supporters, everybody that consistently comes to my videos and clicks on that like button each and every single time. Every single video for the past 2 weeks, I think, have passed 1,000 likes. And that is just, it's mind-blowing. Really, it really is. I feel like for 25,000 subscribers, getting 1,000 likes and over 10,000 views a video, that's just insane. You see channels with over 50,000 subscribers getting that. I expected my channel, my views, my ratings and everything to eventually plateau out at some point, and it just hasn't. Everything has just been growing and growing and growing each and every single day. I see new people, I see old people that have been subscribed for months. Every single day I see somebody new commenting and liking, saying, "Oh, I love you so much, you're my favorite YouTuber." And I can't explain what that feels like when somebody tells me that you changed my day. I can't explain to you guys what it feels like to have somebody sincerely tell you each and every single day that your videos pick me up. Your videos, whenever I'm sad, I go and watch and have a good laugh, and it turns my day around. When I get messages like that, it really is incredible. I have YouTubers that I've watched for years, and each and every single day I see them as an inspiration and also somebody that helps me brighten my day up. And to even think that I can have that effect on somebody else is just amazing. It honestly is really difficult to explain how this all makes me feel. It makes me feel nothing less than great. You guys give me a reason to make videos. You guys give me a reason to smile. You guys honestly give me a purpose for all this time that I have spent playing video games and having everybody tell me that, oh, you can't do it, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can make something out of all this time that you have spent doing these things, and you can achieve any dream that you set your mind to. I'm living proof of that. And although I'm still growing and I have yet to reach my ultimate goal, each and every single day that dream is slowly becoming a reality. And it's all thanks to you guys. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for 25,000 subscribers. Thank you for supporting me each and every single day. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for even disliking my videos. You could spend your 3 minutes out of your entire day doing anything else that you wish, and you choose me. It truly makes me feel loved. And if I could explain the amount of thankfulness and respect that I have for each and every single one of you, I would. But there are no words to explain how much I respect each and every single one of you. I love you guys, and I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done for me. And yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. So thank you again for 25,000 subscribers, and yeah guys, it's been Jev. Later.